government officials, the CEOs, and my friend Francis and Geraldine, all protocols observed. It is said that seeing the world through 1,000 different eyes makes our picture of life richer and colorful, and that is what we are celebrating here today. But I have a question for you, and I also have anecdotal discussion which starts from this perspective. That truth came to the market, but did not sell because people wanted to buy lies. With all humility and due respect, allow me to begin by asking you this rhetorical question. What do you think sells better? An exciting lie or an uncomfortable truth? My basic understanding of human psychology leads me to believe that an exciting lie would sell better, but its success would be short-lived. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, this reality analogizes tourism that works with nature, that works with our environment. While it is currently a fringe market, it represents an uncomfortable truth that underpins the long-term earning potential of the tourism industry. And sustainable tourism, as we know today, accounts for only up to 7% of the global travel and market tourism. And it is alarming because for long-term stable returns on investment in tourism, we need a reimagination. Yes, it is a reimagination because from the tropical forests to beaches and to national parks, and even at historical geological sites like the Barongo Focus Destination, nature is at the heart of what drives tourism. Biodiversity in the entire African continent today is a major tourism attraction. Silver biodiversity hotspots in developing countries, including in our own continent, Africa, and right here in Kenya. However, the sector hasn't reciprocated. It is estimated that every 1% increase in touristic activities worsens the quality of the environment by up to 1.09%. Tourism, as we know today, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, contributes to more than 5% of the global greenhouse emissions that are causing the changing climate that we witness through droughts and floods at our doorsteps. Currently, of the 39 World Heritage Sites on the global danger list of degradation, 44 of them are in our own continent, the continent of Africa. In Kenya, where we are here today, 6 heritage sites risk being permanently changed or degraded by the changing climate. Touristic facilities, as we're speaking today, consumers of nature goods, they are consumers of nature's goods. As an example, an average golf course in a tropical country uses as much water as 60,000 royal villagers. Under the status quo, tourism would represent an increase of 154% in energy consumption, 131% in greenhouse gases, and up to 152% in water consumption. It is therefore an urgent call. And the 1,000 lenses today is not just a wake-up call, but an opportunity for us to reshape narrative and perspective so that we can be able to seize opportunity. Because sustainability must increasingly define tourism development in the 21st century. And this is what the 1,000 lenses set out to do. But I would like to leave you with key strategic opportunities that can be seized. The first is that potential for profitability and competitiveness for actors along the entire supply chain is an area to be tapped in the touristic industry, from facilities to airlines. A shift to sustainable tourism represents significant profitability potential. For example, while the air transport accounts for up to 90% of tourism emissions, embracing structural evolution in airline technology, such as choosing to lease or fly a newer airline designed for better fuel efficiency, using sustainable fuel provides an opportunity for savings up to 98% reduction. At the facilities level, hotels can reduce energy consumption by up to 40% through using simple, practical sustainability measures like installing solar panels, to retrofitting light bulbs, to adopting energy-saving options, just like recycling cooling oil used for meals. And these are examples that can save thousands of dollars. That takes me to the second point, which is that leveraging the environmental approaches provide us with an opportunity that can unlock growth in other sectors. Prioritizing tourism supply chains means opportunities in complementary sectors, which in turn translate to nurturing markets. For example, if you take green buildings today, which are estimated to create over 20 billion US dollars and up to 3 million in new jobs in just one country, in leading markets, it means that this provides an opportunity that could actually be replicated across the entire African continent, right here in the continent, sourcing from locals, inner communities, where mothers and mamambogas grow their vegetables, their skuma wiki. Sustainable market means creating more income for the sustainable food supply chain that can be able not only to ensure that we eat healthy food, but also ensure that the environment is kept healthy. As we're speaking today, there is a growing demand of market segments and also consumer segments ready to pay up to 3 times the price of conventional food for food that is certified organically, that is healthy and also environmentally compliant. That takes me to the third point, which is that opportunities for additional product lines are immense. Just as there are medical tourism, there is a real chance of unlocking sustainability solutions as touristic attractions. For example, with rapid urbanization today, newer innovations in traditional supply chains, such as food, are increasingly becoming an opportunity. And this implies that an opportunity for urban agriculture is actually at our doorstep. And one such product is agritourism in urban agriculture. Such facilities can be promoted as demonstration sites for city farming and research and development centers for agricultural science. Right here in Kenya, we got a glimpse of this potential during the recent visit of the King of England to an urban farm right here in Nairobi. It then means that touristic promoters should leverage this potential to leverage not just to create opportunity, but also to create jobs for our young people so that they can be able to showcase sustainable innovations, including solar dryers in a farm that can increase earnings up to 30 times and reduce emissions. That takes me to the fourth point. Branding and competitive advantage opportunities are immense. In this sector today, the 1,000 lenses are actually an opportunity because the consumer market globally is becoming more sophisticated, with a major decider, which is environmental and healthy sustainability considerations. A TripAdvisor survey indicated that 79% of travelers prioritize eco-friendly practices in their choice of accommodation. This therefore means that stakeholders that are actually tied to leveraging these opportunities can actually not only move forward, but create incentives that attract many people. But however, such positive news does not feature prominently in promotional interventions, and this needs to be escalated. In addition, Kenya ratings should be standardized with global sustainability ratings, such as by the Global Sustainable Tourism Council to enhance global sustainability. With these points, there are 2 fundamental aspects that I would like to leave you with, which is that in addition to understanding these opportunities that do exist, it is the potential and the ingenuity in each and every one of us that can be able to tap this. And that is as a result of what I call purposeful passion. Passion is the flame in each and every one of us that can be able to usher us to seize these opportunities. Because passion is the new currency of now. If you give ideas to a passionate person, that person will turn those ideas into trillions. But we must be able then to become passionate so that each and every citizen in Kenya, in Africa, can see the opportunities through the 1,000 lenses that is presented to us today. The second aspect is that there is an attitude sometimes in the continent. I'm proudly the son of this continent. I have seen across sometimes where we understand that the most innovative country in Africa is ranked 45th globally. And the reason for this is because we usually have the attitude of asking the question, where has it worked? And I call it, where has it worked syndrome. these tenets and 4 points that I've given you today provides an opportunity for us not to ask where has it worked, but to start to experiment it. We tend sometimes to prefer replicating what has worked elsewhere instead of initiating our own solutions. I therefore challenge each and every one of you here today to be able not just to become a pioneer of solutions, but to ensure that at least we can be able to train our minds so that at least we start to cultivate not just opportunities, because we become not just faithful in our own selves, but the faith in us will usher us to do more, and that is called hope. It is only when we believe that hope builds for positive results. And therefore, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here this evening, it is an opportunity for us to tap this sustainability as a source of competitive growth in the tourism sector. And we must be cognizant of the fact that growth in the tourism sector is an opportunity, because each and every one of us here today hold a piece of the solution, not only to use the 1,000 lenses to see opportunities, but to become part of the solution. And it is only through this that we can be able to seize these opportunities, knowing fully well that those who arrive at the spring first drink the purest water. Thank you.